Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Sheltered the Perfect Start 2021, Part 7. Okay, here we are, back in our shelter. Okay, we're painting some walls, just getting the orange on the wall there, lovely. So we've got the nice colour theming of our shelter. Okay, let's have a look at the book. Wondering where the guys get all their trade goods from. Turns out they just pick them all up from houses. Well, we already know that because we go on plenty of expeditions, of which we will be going on one today, and I will only show you the highlights. So the video is about 12 minutes long, so do stick with me through to the end. And for the time being, this has given you enough of an idea as to how to play Sheltered. I will decide if I carry the series on to, say, around part 10, but I think you guys all have enough information. Okay, so Lisa, respond. Are we still alive? Yes, we are. Okay, so what do we want? What's she got? Okay, well, let's take that med pack. I think we'll probably take the coal as well. Haven't built an incinerator yet. We'll get one of those later in the video, because coal proves to be a very useful energy supplement when you're low on fuel, and it also saves fuel at the same time. So let's decide what else we want to have a look at. We're just looking through our resources, so let's take those. And let's go back. Do we need cable? We got 15, so yep, we'll take one of those. Circuit boards, we have loads. We haven't got much in the way of wool, so let's take all of the wool. We've got 20 valves, so we don't really need any valves. Now we just need to work out how to get to a value of 38. Could really just give something expensive. Or we can give some individual smaller items that total up to the 38. Good one is always soap, because as long as you've got plenty of water, you don't really need to use soap with every shower that you send your guys in for. So we can get rid of some of that. Value is 10, so that's 3 of those, that's 30. Now we just need to make up the remaining elements. So, value of 5 for bandages, which is made out of wool. And a couple of other bits and pieces as the recipe, but let's get rid of one of those. So we're now at 35. We only need 3 to go, so we need to find some low value stuff, maybe some junk. Coffee bean, no, that's seeds. What else have we got? We've got some rope there. We've got plenty of buckets. Could use bucket actually. Value 3. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 38 and 38. Trade. Do you want to trade? Yes, I wouldn't have spent all of the time I just spent if I didn't want to now, would I? Okay, so our shelter's looking good. The makeshift recycler only has 1 minute and 22 seconds until it is ready for the recycling. Rations, we're doing very well. We've got 53 out of 90, so we've got a very good supply of food. Not too much to worry about there, so let's fix that up. Brian is kind of just standing there doing a whole lot of nothing, but that's fine. So water, we have currently got 194, so a very plentiful supply. We have 33 fuel, again, very good supply, 61 food, and our O2 is at 55%, which is not good. It actually is slowly dropping, which means we have too many people within the shelter for the amount of oxygen that's being generated. If we do not do something to rectify that at some point in the not too distant future, everyone will suffocate and die. Now, of course, a very easy way to deal with that is send out a couple of people on an expedition, because what that will do is reduce the number of people in the shelter and allow our O2 production to go up. Okay, right, what we'll do now is we will start skipping forwards. Okay, so you go and train. O2 is now at 50% and falling. Skipped forwards, we're at 42% O2. So let's see, what can we craft? We've already added an additional room. I mean, I have skipped forward, so you didn't see that, but we've added an additional one. You can see the construction triangle there on the sub-level 3. There's not enough room in inventory. Okay, so we've run out of storage space and we don't have any wood to build any additional crates for storage. And of course our O2 is continuing to fall. We're now down to 40%. So it's probably time to get some people out on a quest. But let's get an incinerator in. And there we go. O2 is now dropped to 39%. Is everyone going to die? That is the question. Take recycling. Can we take it? Storage at max capacity. Okay, so we've emptied the recycler and now we are fully full of everything. Okay, so let's continue to dig out the new room and you go to sleep. Okay. Resume construction. So let's get this room finished. Down to 35% O2 and continuing to fall. Better get a couple of people away on a quest. Okay, let's burn some coal. Of course, what that's also going to do is burn more O2. But that's fine, we'll incinerate. That's going to keep us energized without needing to use diesel fuel or petrol. Whether it's a petrol generator or a diesel generator, I do not know. I presume petrol. Does not say. Okay, so recycle. We can pick some more stuff now that the recycler is empty, which will also free up some inventory space. So let's break that down for wood. Okay, let's break down the scrap. That's going to be metal. Okay, radio. Should we break down one of those? Yeah, that's going to give us some additional bits and pieces. No, maybe not. Let's get rid of the old fuel cans. That's plastic. TV. That breaks down into a few different components, but that's more plastic. Yeah, get the plastic. That'll do. And hit recycle. Yes, indeed. And let's see. There we go. Okay, so that's now recycling. Again, we'll take a fairly lengthy period of time to get that done. Our O2 is nearly down to 30%. So what the next thing we need to do is get 2 of our guys out on an expedition so we can start increasing our O2 levels. Okay, set up expedition. Here we go. So who are we going to send? Stats not too bad, so we'll send Alistair, my good self. Let's have a look. Rebecca. Yeah. Brian. Oh, yeah, he's much better, although he's hungry. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so of course, next thing to do is go to map, decide where we're going to go. So have a look around the area. You can also mouse wheel in and out to zoom in and out on this map, just for reference. So obviously we've got all the towns that we have uncovered. We still have a load of question marks here and we don't have a lot of wood. So maybe some of these destinations will grant us the ability to get some wood. So we can build some more storage crates to make more space. And might as well go and visit that church as well. So there we go. That's a fairly good route. It's only going to use 38 water. Let's confirm that. And then, of course, we need to equip everyone. So equip. There, you always need a mask. Let's give me a... Should we go with a knife? Yeah, we'll go with the knife. Okay, and a lockpick as well, of course, for if we uncover any locks while we're out and about. Unlikely, because we're in the forest, but of course we are also visiting that house and church, so we may need a lockpick. Equip some medkits so we can recover health while we're out there. We've got body armor, fully equipped. Get rid of that. We want the big one, so send that back to storage. There we go. Need anything else? No, don't think so. Okay, so confirm, and then we move on to person number 2. Okay, so Brian, what do we give him? Well, we'll give him a pistol. We'll go with the tent. So that will decrease by 50% the rate that we use our stats. Give him some makeshift armor and a mask and, of course, a backpack. Now, of course, a gun is going to need some bullets, so let's make sure we've got some. And we'll go with 9, 10. Yeah, round number 10. That'll do. Is there anything else that we want to send? Maybe some adrenaline, just in case. You never know, might hit a big fight. And now what we'll do is skip forwards. Okay, so skipping forwards, we're now looking at the room has been finished, so let's match the colour. So we'll do some orange paint. Let her start painting, and then again we will skip forwards, get her to clean the shelter. Hygiene is important. Okay, again we will skip forwards. Okay, so we've got an event out on our quest, and yeah, we've stumbled across some wildlife, so let's get involved. You want to get involved in these situations, otherwise your guys might end up getting hurt when you can help. So attack, shoot single. Nice, good shot, and the wolf is bleeding, and there's only one of them. Right, he's managed to do some damage to me, so attack and melee. Oh, a wolf blocked a knife attack. Okay, so attack and again melee, because we've already done the damage. And there we go, the wolf is dead. So we've got some meat, some hide, and some fat. So we'll take everything. There we go, and confirm, because of course we've got 36 storage, because we've got 2 big backpacks. Oh, almost strength 12. Increase in dexterity, little bit of trauma. Skip forwards again, we've got another event. Okay, so what brings someone to you like my door? Well, it's not a door, mate. We're in the middle of swampland, but okay, fair enough. So clearly this is trade, it's not combat, so let's see, is there anything we want to take? Because you want to find something you can take that matches values, because you then get the boost to your stats. So there we go, trade, good dealing with you, can't hang around too long, places to be, fair enough, off you go. I've got some extra charisma. So charisma at 7 now, and my compadre, Brian, at charisma 10. Okay, so what we do is skip forwards again, and we have another encounter. Hell there, traveller. Confirm. Well, hello, you hurt? You bleeding? I'm fine, fine, fine. Things to sell. Okay, so we've got more trade. Exactly the same gear as the other person had, so we'll take some more cordite and we'll swap it for cordite. So it's a trade for a trade of identical items, but we get the boost to our stats. So there we go. Thanks a lot. I needed this to finish my recipe. Yeah, of course you did. When I just gave you what you already had. But okay. Skip forwards. And our guys are back. O2 is back to 100% in their absence. Lovely jubbly. And that means we can delay the upgrade of the air filter for a little bit longer. Okay, the guys are back, so now it's time to take everything that there is. Wait for me to slow boat into the shelter. Have a look at what we've got. So we've got an increase in perception for both of us. And take all. Can't transfer that item. Okay, so what we need to do is work out what stuff we don't want. Right, there's a concrete there, so we could dump that off. Yep, let's dump that. So that allows us to take the armor. And now we need to find a couple of other items that we can get rid of that we don't particularly want to take the tent and the pistol. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is it for part 7. Until next time, I'm Know-It-All Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out my other survival and crafting games. Definitely worth a look, like Mr. Prepper. But until next time, I'm Know-It-All Gaming.